Hello, everybody. Welcome back. To some Maneater.
The Gulf Stream is just one of many major currents that mariners have
Almost
used
done.
since time
Going to be
immemorial
finishing
to
the base game today.
circumnavigate the globe.
First thing we're going to do, though, is we got to finish getting all of the collectible loot. So apparently I missed a license plate in the Gulf somehow. Not entirely sure how I managed that, but apparently. But we're going to go grab that, and then we're going to go up into the Crawfish Bay area, which I do believe is the area that you start the game in as our shark's mother. I think that's where you are, is Crawfish Bay. But I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, then we got some collectibles there, and then we gotta go and fight Scaly Pete himself, which, like I said, even with like all of the bone powers and whatnot, it's not an easy fight. It is a very difficult fight, from what I remember. Doable for sure, but I mean, considering that he's the final boss, I'm not sure. And I mean, he almost beat us. Well, I guess almost is a bit much, but he did do quite a bit of damage when we fought him the last time. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be something here. God, we're almost too big to get that one. Oh, there it is. But yeah, like he almost
Anyone who has
beat us
delved
last
into the
time.
stomach contents of a shark is
He did
acutely
quite
aware
a
that
bit
they'll
of
eat
damage.
just about anything.
And obviously he's going to be harder this time. I don't remember, like, particularly how much harder.
Over the course of a bull shark's life, it will ingest quite a broad assortment of flotsam and jetsam.
But yeah, definitely harder. And then next part we'll get to do the DLC, which will be completely new to me, because, you know, I never bought the DLC for this game until I started doing the videos in it, because then I was like, wow. I mean, realistically, I just wanted to replay the game, and, you know. It's not the first game where it's like, I kind of want to play this again. I haven't done videos in it. That's a good excuse to play it again. Because I've done that with a few games
searching for
now, where it's like, I could replay that.
Their defining trait.
Okay, nothing new there. I don't know which way I came in. Probably not that way. No. No. Yeah, Mr. Hammerhead? Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, didn't I see something like... Also, there's a... I didn't even realize... Or is it just detecting that one? Because it is pretty close. There we go. I was like, I know there was something like... Wow, not too many people over here. But I guess this is kind of just like really... I don't know, like an unused section of the city, I guess? Like a closed down wharf or something? Wharf is the right word, right? I think so, anyway. Okay, well, let's go get this thing to the south before we get even further away from it. Bam, license plate. Okay, wasn't there
The hammerhead's bizarre-shaped head makes it easily identifiable.
There we go. Yeah, it does. It's, although, you know, come to think, I'm not really sure, like when I think hammer,
coloration and patterns
like just hammer, like no modifier, like not like sledgehammer or anything. Like when I just think, like, given the word hammer, I always think of like the classic, like, hammer with like the hook on the back, you know, like the nail hammer. Carpenter? I actually don't know what the regular, like, as far as I'm aware, that is the regular hammer, which is not what a shark's head or a hammerhead shark's head looks like. Like a hammerhead shark would be more like a sledgehammer. But like, because, you know, no claw, just two blunt ends, right? Whereas like a hammer would be like the hammer with the clawed, you know, the nail puller. I don't actually, you know, like I said, I've never heard it called anything other. I'm assuming it has a different name to it, but I'm not entirely sure. Also, there was supposed to be a grate back there, but maybe we
upon another source of nourishment.
Bam. Don't worry, people. I'm not here to kill you today. I have killed so many of you that it is no longer fun. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the area that you start the game as. Or you start the game in, so. I am still slightly sick. It's honestly, I'm not sure that I'm actually sick anymore. I think what happened is, I got sick, and then while I was sick, the fucking weather turned, and my allergies started acting up at the same time. So I just went from being like sick to just being like allergy stuffy. Which is just kind of shitty. Alright, well, we can't obviously let that go.
Is never one to pass up a fat fiesta.
You know, I kind of get why they don't do it, but at the same time, I do kind of wish that, once you're at the point that they can't... Oh god, I'm so fucking... But look, there is another grotto.
The shark returns once again to her safe haven.
But like once it gets to the point where like they can't break out of your mouth because you're that much bigger than them, that you killed them a little bit faster. At least like, because like I understand why they don't do it, because there's other sharks when that are around. So like, you know, if you get attacked by multiple, then, you know, you need to spend time killing one while you're getting attacked by others and whatnot. But like,
Mutagen 23 is certainly heating up the evolutionary arms race.
It just seems like a waste, really. No, I'm gonna go this way. And even without the upgrades that increase like my land, well, I mean my air and whatnot, I can spend quite a bit of time out of the water now. Alright, one more. There it is. And then we can go fight Scaly Pete. Bam. Crawfish bait
This shark
complete.
is a sort of super scavenger, completely lacking in what may be called dietary discrimination.
Yeah. So yeah, look at that. 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. Yeah. 98, because we have one mission left to do here, but all the collectibles are now here. Okay, so let's just fast travel to the Gulf, because obviously we're really far away from there.
The ocean is a source of life,
and yeah, we're gonna have to go back to the bone,
but mostly it exists to be exploited.
Because, like I said, Scaly Pete,
humans.
unsurprisingly, is in a big boat. go. Get all the bone stuff. We don't need sonar. He is going to be very visible. Damage resistance, definitely want that. Max speed, evade, lunge, acceleration, swim, health on feeding, hostile fish. Yeah, that's worthless. That'll be worthless. I mean, the extra health on feeding, I'm not sure. We'll go with adrenal gland. Or wait, what did I actually have there? Max speed, tail whip damage, acceleration, tail whip force, and swim speed. Well, I don't really use my tail whip all that much. So I think this one with the evade and lunge and that might be better. So we'll go with this. Alright, Pete. It is time for the final showdown. I'm going to take you on, and then we're going to move on to other waters to become a mutated monstrosity with fucking laser beams and shit. Which isn't even like a joke. It's literally based on like the picture of the DLC. We literally get laser beams. Although we also look like it also looks like a hammerhead shark, so maybe they do like even more, give you more modifications and that, but it would be kind of weird to change you to a hammerhead shark considering that everything, although considering everything up to this point, the guy specifically calls you a bull shark.
As you can see, I came prepared today. I'ma fix you up real pretty.
Yeah.
Can y'all outswim a torpedo?
Maybe.
This boat comes with everything. This turning into a real knockdown dragon.
Oh, I think I actually knocked out the one. Oh, I also think he may have just... Yeah?
Need somebody to get in the water with me.
Ow. Now that I know that these show up on the bottom.
Got you right in my sights.
Do you? I mean, you do. I can see that you
Get
do.
at him, divers.
Yeah, come at me, divers.
Gonna hurt you bad. Better watch how you pushing my buttons. Got a shot. We really getting going now. Got guns. This turning into a real knockdown dragon.
There we go. The cage is gone. Oh, reinforcements. I think you mean food.
Don't drag ass now. We back on.
Oh god, why the hell did that come out?
Send the diver down.
Why are you sending divers down there? Like, I'm on the surface. There we go. Oh, come on. Totally should have had him.
It's getting about too much for me.
Go. Get a little bit more back. Come here.
I'm the last Mohicans.
There's a hunter here, yeah, or a diver. Yeah.
Right in my sights.
I mean, as long as I just keep dodging, there we go. Dodging and biting should be fine.
You, the last thing I do. Laissez le bon temps rouler. I suppose there's a lesson to be gleaned here. Something about how the increasing commodification of the natural world has placed humans on a collision course with an environmental apocalypse. But this is a basic cable show where people tune in to watch sharks kill people, and people kill sharks. So until next fishing season, this is Maneater.
Yeah. And that's the game. Now, I am going to have to mute the audio from this point on because I can't trust that it's not going to be although no, that should mute it, I think. But yeah, I can't trust that it's not going to be copyrighted. Uh but yeah, that was Maneater. Uh plays a shark, kill a bunch of people, great fucking game. We were way close. I thought it might take us longer to get the crawfish base stuff, very small area. Um but I'm still just going to leave this as a short part and maybe go take some allergy medication. Because when I said that's what happened, I literally worked that out right before I said it. Because like nothing else makes sense. Because I feel perfectly fine besides I'm just fucking stuffed up and it sucks. But yeah, that was Maneater. Uh, the base game, very good game, very easy game. There are some things that are hard, but if you understand like the basics of the game, it starts out very easy and then or starts out very hard. Well, very hard. It starts out hard. You can avoid the alligators instead of dying to them repeatedly or trying to fight them, or you can just be better at fighting them. Uh, and then just kind of tear through like the back part of the game. I mean, the whales and that can still be annoying, but by that point, like the orcas and the actual like the uh, sperm whales and that can be kind of annoying to fight, but you don't need to fight very many of them. But yeah, I fucking love this game. It's so good, and like the TV show thing and like the narrator in that, I love it. One of my favorite parts of like Crackdown games is the narrator as well. So like the fact that they do the same thing here is great. I love it. And it's great that they have it because you play as a shark, so there wouldn't really be much sense in there being like, other vocabulary, like other things talking. Uh yeah, I mean there isn't really a whole lot to say about it. I mean, it's a great game. I know like I normally do like a review, but like I highly recommend it. I obviously I replayed it specifically to do videos in it. I don't know if the DLC will be good. Like it's a very good game, but they could easily fuck it up with the DLC by like just having things in there be like so fucking annoying to fight or something to like force you to use the new stuff. And if you don't use the new stuff properly, then they still kill you. I mean, they could very easily screw up the DLC, but even if they screw up the DLC, the base game is fantastic. Uh, the only real complaint that I would have is that I would prefer if like the Bayou, you go through a little bit of that, and then you go to Dead Horse Lake, and Dead Horse Lake is where you get your first alpha. I would have preferred it if like everything in Fawtick Bayou in the first area that you play as was about your level, like not the crocodiles and that, or not, or like start you in Crawfish Bay maybe, and then move you into Fawtick Bayou, because like we start out with like level 8 alligators, and then when we finally get out of the bayou, we go to Dead Horse Lake, and the strongest things there are level 5 and way easier to fight. And like, yeah, the alligators you're not really supposed to be fighting, but it's just, it shouldn't do that. And then like there's a couple of collectibles that you have to come back for once you're a higher evolution, and I would have preferred it if like you could just collect it as you go instead of having to go back to the previous areas, because realistically there's not a whole lot. Like the only reason you're going back to them is for that, and there isn't really much of a reason to force people to go back for um collectibles like that. So I mean, in a game like this where they very clearly guide you through the regions in a specific order, they very easily could have just had all the collectibles able to be collected by whatever one you should be at when you get to that area. So like if let's say we stick with starting in the bayou, everything should be collectible as the juvenile. And then think we I think we went up to teen before we left the bayou, right? I think we had to, because there was like a grate that we had to get through to get to Dead Horse Lake that I think we needed to be a teen to break. So the juvenile or the teen, and then Dead Horse Lake would all be teen, and then like Golden Shores would be adult, and then Sapphire Bay would be uh elder, and then everything else, then mega. But it's also I kind of wish also, I guess, that like because you have to fight Pete the first time, you have to do the halfway boss fight to get the elder upgrade, but like we were at the level required to get that upgrade way earlier. Like I think we're at level 20, which I think was required for the elder upgrade while we were still in like Golden Shores, like soon after we left Dead Horse Lake or something. Oh, oh no, I thought it was going to be coming back to something else. You finished the main story. You may continue to eat, grow, and evolve. So we're level 30 mega. We found 26 evolutions, 10 infamy, 10 and a half hours, region progress, 100%.
The shark has somehow survived the multi-gigajoule explosion unscathed. But just like that, she's on to other things. In case you're wondering about me, the network namby-pambies canceled our program due to depictions of actual death. So I'm now broadcasting online, free from the meddling of censorious busybodies.
So yeah, anyway, he's back. I didn't remember that, but I played this game the same way as I played it the first time, so by the time I made it to here, it wasn't really a thing I had to worry about. I'll switch that one out because I don't know what's required for it. But yeah, we now have Uncommon Sense. That'll lead us to a whole new region. And then we will immediately be coming back here, I guess, because like there's a bunch more collectibles. Well, I say a bunch more. There's one per area. Like it won't be the whole part back in this area. We're gonna do whatever, come back to this area, grab the half a dozen, 1, 2, 3, 7, I guess, collectibles that the DLC adds, and then go right back. Like it shouldn't take us very long to just quickly swim around and grab the quester things, whatever that is. And then along with that, once we get to level 35, yeah. So anyway, yeah, that'll be it. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for more.